Hey racers, JonRacer3 today for the first race of the Hot Wheels Legacy Series. This is a series where I race all of the champions that have won on my channel. I'll go more into depth of the champions here soon, but for the first race, we have the notorious street track. I know a lot of people like the street track. I've made a lot of videos with this on my channel in the past, so I thought it was only fair to give it a slot in the Legacy Series. Now, let's talk about how this is gonna work, because each car is gonna be racing on 3 tracks over the next 3 weeks to see who will be the champion of champions, which will be the biggest title ever given to a car on my channel. So cars are going to accumulate points over the next 3 weeks based on the 3 tracks, which will be the street track, the fat track, and then the 6-lane raceway. Now the way the street track is going to work is, since we have to get every car's positioning, well, I guess it'll make more sense once we start doing it, so I'll explain it after that. But let's go ahead and talk about some of these cars. In the first row, we have the winners of all of the official series that I've done with Hot Wheels. We have Hot Wheels Tournaments Seasons 1 through 6. Now, a lot of you guys probably know 6 because it was the most popular series on this channel. I actually started Hot Wheels Tournament Season 1 on an old channel back in like 2014, which was Tracktoon coming out as the winner. It was my fastest Hot Wheel at the time, so I thought it deserved to get a spot in the Tournament of Champions. Next, we did Season 2, which was the last Hot Wheels Tournament season that I did on my old channel, which was around 2015. It was right around when I created this channel, and the winner of that tournament was this Ford Mustang GT. Now, this tournament was actually on the 4-lane raceway, if you guys remember that, and Season 1 was on a 2-lane raceway, very long track, just so you guys know. Season 3 I did on this channel, and it was a combination of a lot of things. People were able to choose what car they wanted to win, and the Pagani Choir accumulated the most amount of points, so I hope to see this thing excel in this tournament. Next up, we have Season 4, which is the Nissan GTR, or Nissan Skyline, sorry. This thing won a drifting season. Hot Wheels Tournament Season 4 was all about drifting on the drift pad, and this thing is still a fast car in general, so I think it might perform very well. Now, Season 5, this car might be a little overpowered, because Season 5 was literally on the 6-lane raceway, and it beat every single car, so I think the majority of these cars actually competed in Hot Wheels Tournament Season 5, and this one came out on top just to show how fast this thing was, which is insane. And then this McLaren F1 finished in Hot Wheels Tournament Season 6, which was a combination of a lot of cars, but it was only the hypercars that were racing, a combination of a lot of tracks, sorry, and this thing took it in the finale, which was one of my favorite videos. If you guys haven't seen it, you should go check it out. So those are Hot Wheels Tournament Seasons 1 through 6. Next up, we have some sub-series on my channel. So the first one that we have is the Xbox Cup Series. This Cup Series was a combination of real cars and fantasy cars battling it out on a circuit track with 2 boosters, and this thing managed to clock in the fastest laps, which was insane. It was one of my favorite series that I filmed. Next up, we have the GT Racing League, which a lot of you guys really enjoyed, and the winner of this was this Corvette C6R. Faster than ever, won and actually beat the Ferrari FXX in the finals, which was pretty insane. That was on the Anki Overdrive merge track, which was really cool. Sadly, that will be not a track in the Legacy series, but it was still one of my favorite tracks. And then we have the Ferrari FXX, which won the Hot Wheels Quarantine Cup that aired earlier this year. One of the fastest Hot Wheels that I've ever seen, and like I said, came in 2nd place in the GT Racing League. So hopefully it can pull it back out. Next, we have a custom Ford Mustang GT. I'm just going to call this the Gold Mustang, because we actually have a lot of Mustangs in this group of cars. So this car was the MVP in the Hot Wheels Olympics. It won its event, plus won a lot of goals in soccer, which is what nominated it to be in this tournament representing the Hot Wheels Olympics. And finally, for our last sub-series, which was mainly on TikTok, we have the Nissan Skyline R34 Zamac Edition. This thing was blazing fast, managed to get it to the final race, and well, won the final race, and now he's here in the Tournament of Champions. And then I wanted to add a couple more cars, so I did tournaments with every single car that won a tournament in that year, starting in 2017, which was the Lotus Elise in gold, In 2018, we have a Dodge Charger drift car. 2019, we have a Corvette ZR1 in gold, which was extremely fast. And then in 2020, we have the BMW 2002. Now, the backstory with the 2002 is it was one of my fastest cars before I even started making Hot Wheels videos. I had a 2002 and I just raced my cars, and this thing was the fastest one I had. So I'm very happy to see this in the Tournament of Champions, and I'm sure it'll do well. And then the final series is the Hot Wheels case races. I raced every single car that I got in my cases, starting from 2019 B case and ending with 2020 L case. I believe all of the other cases were delayed and I will not be getting them before I could film this video. So the current King of the Hill for that is the Audi RS5 Coupe, which has defended its title for a very long time. And then we have the King of the Hill that won it in the Q case race of the 2019 case race series is the Jaguar XJ220, actually dethroning the recolor of this Audi, which is absolutely insane. Both of these cars have a huge rivalry, but now that you know the backstory of the cars, it's time to get into the rules. So in order to get positions, each car is going to have to find how fast they are compared to everyone else. So the way this is going to work, if you guys watch Hot Wheels Tournament Season 3 at all, I think I did this rule a little bit. So let's say Tractoon and the Ford Mustang are going to go head to head. If the Tractoon wins, Tractoon will be placed in front of the Mustang. Now the Pagani is going to go, and if the Pagani loses to Tractoon, he then has to face the Mustang to see if he is faster. And we will do that for every single car until they find their place. And we will see what points accumulate. First place will get 20 points. Last place will get 3 points because we have 17 cars here. And this is going to be a long tournament. So buckle up, sit back, relax, get some popcorn, and let's get started. The finishing positions from this tournament will dictate what position they start in for the Fat Track race next week. Alright, I think I got all the rules out of the way. Now let's just get to racing. We have Tractoon versus the Ford Mustang in race number 1. 3, 2, 1. Look at that, and it's going to be the Ford Mustang taking the win, beating out Tractoon. And I want to say it's going to be the first car to cross this line, not hit the tape dispenser. So the Mustang currently holds the lead. Can the Pagani take it from him? We're about to find out in 3, 2, 1. It does not look like the Mustang's going to hang on to his first place. Now the Pagani's taking on Tractoon. 3, 2, 1. And it looks like Tractoon's going to beat out the Pagani this time as well. Pagani's going to sit in third. So here are your standings right now. We're going to go with the middle car because this tournament's going to be long and we should probably find these positions fast. So we have Tractoon versus Season 4's winner, the Skyline. 3, 2, 1. And look at that, the Skyline's going to shove Tractoon right off the track, taking the win. Now this is for first place, the Mustang or the Skyline. 3, 2, 1. And it looks like the Skyline's going to beat out the Mustang fair and square. Our next competitor is the Season 5 winner, the Ferrari Testarossa, which I believe is going to be one of the fastest cars here. He's going to go up against a second place car, the Ford Mustang. 3, 2, 1. And that Ferrari is just so fast, and he's going to beat out the Mustang by a car length. Here we go, this is for first place, the Testarossa and the GTR. 3, 2, 1. And it's going to be the Ferrari taking the win and reaching in the first place. Since the Mustang is in the middle of the rankings, he's going to take on Season 6 winner, the McLaren F1. 3, 2, 1. And the McLaren F1 has the speed to beat the Mustang as well. Now the McLaren's reaching for second place, which is the Nissan Skyline. 3, 2, 1. The McLaren F1's going to take this one as well. Now for first place, can he beat the Testarossa? 3, 2, 1. It doesn't look like it. The Testarossa is going to beat out the McLaren. Here we go. Next up, we have the Xbox Cup Series winner, the custom 2018 Ford Mustang, or 2015, I think, versus the 2010 Mustang. These Mustangs are going to get confusing, so I'm just going to say this is the custom Mustang, that's the regular Mustang, and that's the gold Mustang. Anyway, let's go in 3, 2, 1. Wow, and it looks like the regular Mustang's going to destroy the custom Mustang. Let's see if he can take down Tractoon. Not even close. This thing has no speed. he may have been faster on a circuit, but not very fast around this street. He's going up against the Pagani Huayra. And Pagani's just gonna pull on him. So fast, so slow. Next up, our next competitor is from the GT Racing League. We have the Corvette C6R versus the Mustang. 3, 2, 1. It's a close one, but it's going to be the Corvette taking the win. Next, the Corvette is facing the Skyline. Corvette's going to take that one too. Here's for second place, the McLaren F1. Oh, it's very close. They're neck and neck, but I believe the Corvette edged out the McLaren. Now, if I remember correctly, I think the Corvette made it very far in Season 5, only to be beaten by the Testarossa. Let's see who takes it on the street in 3, 2, 1. Oh, look at that. It's going to be the Testarossa still beating out the Corvette. But the Corvette gave it all he got. Next up, we have the Ferrari FXX, who I know is fast. So he's already going to go up against the third place car, the McLaren F1. Both of these cars race against each other in Hot Wheels Tournament Season 6. Who takes it on the street? 3, 2, 1. And it's going to be the Ferrari FXX with sheer speed beating the F1. Now we've got the rematch of a century with the FXX versus the Corvette. Who's going to take it in 3, 2, 1. And it's going to be the Corvette. The Ferrari gets loose on the street, but he's going to bank in a third place. Next up, we have the Gold Mustang, and he's going to start off against the Skyline. 3, 2, 1. And it's going to be the Skyline taking it. Now we've got Mustang versus Mustang. 3, 2, 1. Look at that, and the white Mustang's actually going to spin out, allowing the Gold Mustang to take it. And for our final Sub-Series car, we have the Nissan Skyline R34 from the TikTok Cup going up against an older generation of the Skyline. 3, 2, 1. Look at that, the R34 is just barely going to take it. The R34 is now going up against the F1. 3, 2, 1. And it's going to be the McLaren F1 taking it on the inside. The GTR gets a little loose on the outside and loses it. Time for a little bit of a halftime. As you can see, we have all of the cars lined up here that have currently raced. We have that custom Mustang in last place at the moment. In first place, we have that Testarossa, and we have some beautiful Super Treasure Hunts here now ready to watch the racing. And I think, hey, now is probably a good time to unbox some Super Treasure Hunts. I do this usually for every series that I do. I unbox a Super Treasure Hunt before the race, so I thought, hey, might as well get these out of the package before I leave for college. So here we go. We have the Ford Escort, the Monstercat MXR, and the Toyota off-road truck being unboxed today. I interrupt this program to let you guys know about my merch shop. If you go ahead and click the link in the description, you will see that I have a whole bunch of cool white t-shirts and hoodies and a whole bunch of stuff to come in the future, all relating to my channel. So if you guys want to be ahead and be a supporter of the channel, go ahead and check out some of these shirts or hoodies. Maybe even buy a few, buy some for your friends. We're going to have more merch and stickers even coming out in the future, so make sure you keep your eyes on that. I just want to let you guys know about the merch store. It's there for you to buy, and I'd really appreciate it. So that is all. Now back to your scheduled video. And there we have it. The cars are unboxed. Some beautiful cars here. Nice little halftime for this tournament. Now let's put them with the rest and keep racing. Next up, we have the Lotus Elise winning the 2017 tournament, going up against 4th place, the Nissan Skyline R34. 3, 2, 1. That Elise is quick. I have to go back to replay to see who took that. It was too close to call, so we're going to race them again. 3, 2, 1. That time, it was the Skyline. Next up, we've got the older Skyline. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, that's going to be a close one. I don't think the Lotus got to the finish line, which is unfortunate, as the Nissan's going to take it. Next up, we have two beautiful golden cars. The Lotus is going up against the Gold Mustang. And oh, yep, the Lotus easily takes that one. And next up, we have 2018's winner, the faster than ever, Dodge Charger Drift. 3, 2, 1. And it looks like the drift car is going to beat out the car that won by drifting. Time for its next opponent, the Skyline. 3, 2, 1. It's going to beat out the Skyline as well. Next up, we've got 4th place in the McLaren F1. So I just have to switch lanes there. 3, 2, 1. Look at that, he spins around and he's not going to get the finish line first. The F1's going to sneak it. Now it's time for the Dodge to go up against the 2019 winner of the Corvette ZR1. 3, 2, 1. That is a close one, but it's going to be the Corvette ZR1 taking it. Now the ZR1's going for 4th in the McLaren F1. 3, 2, 1. And it's going to be the Corvette taking it. Now he's going for a podium finish, the Ferrari FXX. This is for 3rd. 3, 2, 1. And look at that, he's going to beat out the FXX as well. This ZR1 is on a roll, but can he beat the C6? 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, and it's an awful wreck. It does not look like it. The Corvette ZR1 is going to sneak the win from underneath the ZR1, or the C6, sorry. This is for all the marbles. We've got the Ferrari Testarossa and the Corvette ZR1. 3, 2, 1. And look at that, it looks like the Ferrari's still going to manage to hold on to his 1st place, but that Corvette zooms to 2nd. Finally, we have our winner from the 2020 tournaments, the BMW 2002, facing off against that drift car. 3, 2, 1. And it's going to be the 2002, just barely edging it out, I think. The BMW 2002 did just barely take that. Now it's time to see how we can do for 5th place. This is the McLaren F1. 3, 2, 1. And he's going to get just run right off of the track. That is an unfortunate situation right there. It's going to be the McLaren taking it. We've only got 2 cars left to test, and these ones might be the fastest. They have not raced against other cars other than the ones they raced in the case races, so we don't know their speed relative to all these other cars. Let's see how the Jaguar XJ220 does from the 2019 Hot Wheels series against the BMW 2002. 3, 2, 1. And the Jag is going to beat out the BMW. Now the Jag is going up against the McLaren F1. 3, 2, 1. And it's going to be the McLaren F1 just barely sneaking it away from the Jag. Now this is a race everyone wants to see. We have that Audi RS5 Coupe versus the Jaguar XJ220. This is the last car to test. Let's see if he can get up to 1st. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Look at that, and it's going to be the Audi taking the win. This McLaren is quick, but the Audi is quicker. Can he take it? 3, 2, 1. A very good start from the Audi is going to lead to a blowout. The Audi's made it to the top 5. The FXX is 4th. 3, 2, 1. That Audi is just so fast. He's beating out the FXX. For 3rd, we got the Corvette C6R. 3, 2, 1. Look at that. The Corvette gave him a run for his money, but it doesn't matter. That Audi's taking it. For 2nd place, we have that Corvette ZR1. 3, 2, 1. The Audi does not care. He's going to have the speed and beat out the Corvette. This is for 1st place in the tournament right here. This could decide which car is the fastest car in the group. We know that Testarossa is fast, but man, is that Audi quick. Let's see what the Audi can do for 1st place. 3, 2, 1. It's going to be the Audi just barely staying on the street track, beating out the Testarossa. I was not expecting that. There you have it. The winner of the street track race is going to be that Audi RS6, beating out the Testarossa, and is faster than all of these other cars here. So the way the points are going to work, he's going to be awarded 20 points. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 points awarded to the last place car, which is the Custom Mustang. Wow, that was a fantastic tournament. Next week, they're going to hit the fat track. More rules will come to the fat track in that video. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one. Comment down below who your favorite car is here. And I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy. Peace.